it's very difficult to show them how you feel in a way that awakens empathy in them, because any expression of emotion by you is either a sign of weakness or a sign of their dominance. So if you show that you're sad, or if you get angry, they they use it, they ridicule you, they mock you for it. When that is actually uh, a way for them to feel again, to relate to you in a more authentic, genuine way. And um, so, yeah, that comes to the point of how can you help them, or how can you help yourself? Because in many cases, you just need to distance yourself from a narcissist, social distancing, and also emotional distancing. And yeah, but in the core, the essence of it is that you have to stand up for yourself. And it's very difficult because all your life you were dominated by this person, and you developed all these passive, submissive coping mechanisms and habits, and it's not in you to speak out against them and to stand up for yourself. It's in you to avoid and hide and pretend. And so, um, yeah, this dominance and submission uh, dynamic, you know, these people, we are locked into each other, you know, and as difficult as it is for the narcissist to feel um, appropriate shame and fear and guilt, it's also difficult for the submissive, avoidant person to express appropriate anger and self pride and self esteem. And yeah, so to the extent that the submissive, avoidant person can stand up for themselves, they will discipline and teach some valuable lessons to the narcissist. And uh, yeah, so like why it's so difficult is that if you've repressed anger for so long, you've become so disconnected from it, you can't even feel it. You don't even get angry when someone insults you. You feel some kind of internal sense of injustice in it, but it never manifests as anger because you're so disconnected from anger that you can't feel it, let alone express it. So uh, to begin to, like a lot of uh, us with that problem, we you tend to make it a virtue that you can't feel and express anger. It's like, oh, I'm above anger, I'm better than anger. I mean, I'm spiritually evolved or something, that I don't do anger. But if you can't do anger, you can't protect yourself and you can't stand up for yourself. And it's a whole uh, vital aspect of your personality and of your energy and enthusiasm and your life and your livelihood, your career, your relationships. It's all bound up with that. So to feel angry is a good place to start, and to begin to express anger is even harder, because having never really done it, there's this big charged volcanic eruption waiting to happen, and when you open the door to that, then it just wants to burst out, and you don't know how to do it because you've never done it. And so it comes out inappropriately, not just anger, even joy. If you've repressed your joy for so long that you've never been able to show these people your the things that you're happy and enthusiastic about for various reasons, because they prey on that. They pounce on it. So you've learned to hide it. So now Um, yeah, all these repressed emotions, it's difficult to feel and express them, and when you start doing so, it comes out uh, sometimes the wrong way, and it's awkward and it's confusing, and yeah, people can misinterpret it, and but you've got to stick with it. You've got to persevere, and the more you do it, the more you can begin to differentiate and become more intelligent about your emotions, but also to regulate your emotions. So that's what didn't happen when you were a little kid, and it also didn't happen for the narcissist who never got to regulate certain emotions.